Good morning, my garden friends. I just wanted to show you this beautiful aloe vera plant that I have, and it's blooming. As a matter of fact, I have a few of them blooming. Uh, my history with aloe stems back to my days of living in Hawaii in the 70s, and it was, very popular there. Uh, at that point, most people had some in their garden and they kept them in case they um, had somebody visiting and they got a sunburn. And you just automatically, took a branch, a leaf of it, and it was kept in the refrigerator. And you just, take off the edges and take off the skin and rub the goo, um, that nice, cool, fleshy part on your skin, and it would just revive you. And there, I pulled that back a little bit. I hope that's better. But anyway, when I moved to Florida, I had kind of forgotten about it. And about, maybe 10, 11 years ago, I had a neighbor give me one small plant. It was probably about maybe, I don't know, less than half the size of this one. And I just put it in the ground, and nothing special, no fertilizer, nothing. And it started to send off little shoots underneath. And I got to the point where I had like two or three, so I brought it over to this side of my home, which is the north side, and I planted that, just one plant, and there was maybe another couple pups underneath, and so I planted those. Well, last October, I put a notice out on my next door, which is our neighborhood online, and I ended up giving away 160 plants that had come from that one plant. And so the only ones I saved were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 big ones here, and then the two that are in that pot that you saw that are blooming, and a couple little tiny pups. And so here we are. Since then, I had some other friends stop over, and I gave away, I don't know, 20 or so maybe, and I've given them to other people. But as you can see, I just want to show you if I can get one in the shade here. Now, all of these are blooming at once, and I've never had that happen. But this is how, let me go to a smaller one. Oh, okay, all right. Now, every one of them is blooming. Can you see that, how that's coming out of this? Just, it almost looks like a little broccoli or something. And he's the last one to come out. But they'll send off this shoot. This is probably 3 to 4 feet high. And I looked it up, and these were supposed to be edible. I'm not sure I would try that, but just going with what Google says. And but the blooms, the pups, will come off underneath. Like you can see, this is a pup that came the whole way over. The root would have come down and come up here. And then I don't see any others. Oh, here's another one back here. But if you let these grow, they will just keep growing and growing and multiplying. As a matter of fact, like mine were growing up the wall, and just growing on top of each other. So it's a wonderful plant if you have the opportunity to grow it, but don't fuss. I think is the main thing. If I'm real careful and oh boy, I try to fertilize or try to make sure that I keep it properly watered, I have more problems than not. As a matter of fact, here I am over here, and I have one that I did go ahead and pot by itself, and it seems to be having more problems than anything else. But here's, back here, this is such a pretty one, and I've never seen any bees come over here. I've never seen any butterflies. but look at, you can see how pretty that is up close. And I would think that hummingbirds would come, but they don't. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show you, was that how lucky I am to have all of these blooming at one time. And I'm thinking about taking a couple of them and putting them in a vase, you know, cutting it off and putting it in a vase, and just to see how long the vase life is. So anyway, that's it. Just wanted to share this with you because I know you guys would be interested in a plant that was good for you. It's something that you can use medicinally. I have Crohn's disease, and for a while there I was actually buying aloe juice and having a shot of it. You know, I had a little shot glass, and I'd have, you know, a little ounce of it in the mornings and see how it worked, and it seemed to be okay. So anyway, I say garden what you've got, and if you have any of these little joyful blessings in your life, I hope you will take a moment and come out and see what you have, and appreciate it. So if you like my channel, I hope you'll subscribe, and if you do, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up, or at least leave some sort of a comment that would be a nice constructive comment, and I would appreciate it. So take care, and I hope to see you back all real soon. Bye bye.